The race for New York City mayor is over. Democrat Zohran Mamdani beating independent Andrew Cuomo and Republican Curtis Sliwa.
And during his acceptance speech, it appears the mayor-elect is now getting ready to do battle with President Donald Trump. Robert Moses at City Hall with a closer look at the race and how things turned out last night. Robert.
Kurt and Rosanna, we will see Zohran Mamdani later on this morning. He is set to make an announcement in Queens at 11 a.m. Unclear what that is. But clearly he will be basking in the glow of a historic victory in just 57 days. Mamdani, who recently turned 34 years old, will officially be sworn in to become the city's 111th mayor. He will be the first Muslim to hold the office, the youngest person to hold the office in more than 100 years. And what a meteoric rise this has been, from 1% support to more than 50% support. His election caps an incredible ascent for someone who many New Yorkers hadn't even heard of just a few months ago. He won over more than half of the more than 2 million New Yorkers who cast their ballots in the highest turnout mayoral election since Mayor John Lindsay won re-election in 1969. Mamdani comfortably beat former Governor Andrew Cuomo and Republican Curtis Sliwa. In his triumphant late-night speech in downtown Brooklyn, Mamdani alternated between uplift and defiance.
Hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
Mamdani waged a bitter battle against Cuomo, who is about twice his age. That bitterness reared its head even in victory last night.
We have toppled a political dynasty. I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life. But let tonight be the final time I utter his name as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few.
Understandably, a much different tone at Cuomo headquarters at the Ziegfeld Ballroom in Midtown. After losing the Democratic primary, the former governor waged a more energetic general election campaign as an independent, but even that was not enough to defeat the upstart Democratic Socialist.
Feel proud because we fought our hearts out and we left it all on the field. Almost half of New Yorkers did not vote to support a government agenda that makes promises that we know cannot be met. We are heading down a dangerous, dangerous road.
After that ominous warning, less than a minute later, the former governor, who excoriated Mamdani throughout the campaign, offered him an olive branch of sorts.
Congratulations to Zohran Mamdani. No. That is not right. That is not right, and that is not us. That is not us. Tonight was their night, and as they start to transition to government, we will all help any way we can.
Sliwa on the Upper West Side also extended his well wishes to Mamdani, but then he issued a pointed threat.
Let me warn our new leader. If you try to implement socialism, if you try to render our police weak and impotent, if you forsake the people's public safety, we're not only organizing, but we are mobilizing, and we will become the mayor-elect and his supporters' worst enemies.
City Hall's current occupant, Mayor Eric Adams, says the transition is already underway from the 110th to 111th mayor. The mayor says that he and his team are in the process of assembling the paperwork to ease the transition for Mamdani and his team. And by the way, even though Adams dropped out of this race and ended up endorsing Cuomo, his name remained on the ballot, and more than 6,000 New Yorkers voted for him. Mayor Adams will join us here on Good Day New York coming up in our next hour. Live at City Hall this morning, Rosanna and Kurt, back to you.
All right, Robert, just about an hour from now to be exact.